Hey everybody. So for those of you who may not know, there is a film by the name of Concrete Cowboy that premiered on Netflix on March 16th. Now, mind you, this film had been released for quite some time now in, I guess, the independent film realm of things. However, it is finally coming to more of a platform where individuals can stream it more than they probably would have had access to it before. And the reason why I am aware of this because I actually spoke about this film in a little documentary that I did called How School and TV Led Me to Believe There Is or Was No Such Thing as Melanated Cowboys and Cowgirls. Now, I did this documentary back in October 7th, 2020, and the way it came about for me is because of the fact that I started to read that there was this film called Concrete Cowboy that was going to be introduced to the independent film world, and I wanted to learn more about it. And at that time, I was uncertain of when the film would become mainstream so that we all would be able to see it. So fast forwarding to today, it is awesome to learn that the film is currently airing or streaming rather on Netflix. So if you are interested in checking out the film, definitely check it out. I've been seeing great reviews about it. However, I want to bring attention to the fact that the film was actually great publicity for the Fletcher Street Urban Writing Club, which the film is loosely based upon. It was great publicity for them because they currently had a GoFundMe. Now, I spoke about how the founder of the Fletcher Street Urban Writing Club was struggling to maintain some sort of area and land to be able to tend to their horses. It seems as though the city that they are in, they were constantly picking on them and attempting to take away their horses with no cause to do so. So it was a very interesting situation. I read about it, I also watched a video about it. Matter of fact, here is a clip about it from my little short documentary that I did back in October. There is a documentary that was released this year, as far as I know, by the name of Concrete Cowboys, which is actually based off of the Concrete Cowboys of Philadelphia, also known as the Urban Riders of Philadelphia.
The horses and I love the kids. Some of them come to me now and said, thank me for being there for them. The SPCA, they started harassing us. They took two ponies and they took them to their vet, and the vet told them there was nothing wrong with them, so they had to give them back. But they didn't put that in the news. That's when they started tearing down the buildings. Our horses weren't mistreated. That was fabricated. And we save a lot of horses also. Because I have a horse they call One-Eyed Dusty. And normally he would have went to the killers. But we bought him, and I still have him. That was 10 years ago. I don't know what it is with the city of Philadelphia. It looked like they did everything they could to get rid of everything that the kids had.
So I'm going to pause the video right there because as you can see, the city of Philadelphia really were, it seems as though allegedly, okay, I'll say allegedly, they were harassing the Fletcher Street Urban Riding Club, even went as far as to confiscate some horses and discovered that nothing was wrong with those horses and that the horses were not being mistreated, but also they tore down the stables that these individuals built to keep the horses safe. And it's very interesting because you would think that's counterproductive to claim and allege that these horses were being mistreated, but then to turn around and destroy the stables that would assist with sheltering these horses and keeping them safe and healthy. So counterproductive. I'm not surprised any more than you are probably surprised. So moving on to this article and how the film Concrete Cowboy has really shed positive light, has been positive media promotion for the Fletcher Street Urban Writing Club. So this article that I am getting ready to read can be found on a website called billypen.com. I'll leave the link to it in the description box. So it says a fundraiser for Fletcher Street Urban Writing Club has tripled in value since the Friday Netflix release of Concrete Cowboys, a film loosely based on the North Philly equestrian organization. After pulling in about $40,000 over the previous 9 months, the GoFundMe zoomed past its original goal and as of Tuesday morning has nearly $150,000 in donations. It's a major boost for the local nonprofit, which was being kept afloat primarily out of founder Ellis Farrell's own pocket. And this is the founder, which I believe to be the man that was speaking in the video that I did. The money will be used for care of the horses, stable building materials, and a documentary film being produced with the writing club, according to the GoFundMe description. And so the article continues to speak about how, where they were originally located, the city actually confiscated that land in order to build and develop housing for seniors with lower incomes. So it's quite interesting. They basically were displaced. And so again, the money will be spent for taking care of the horses and continuing this path, continuing this mission to not only, for not only apparently this man's passion for horses, but also to incorporate the youth in the process so that way they can, in my opinion, be exposed to a lifestyle outside of what they may come across every day in that city. Whatever, if it's anything like where I'm from, as far as the city goes, then I completely understand. So, with all of that being said, I will leave the link to this article in the description box. But it is amazing what can happen in just a short few months, from October and what I was originally speaking upon to up until this point. This, to me, in my opinion, is a blessing that this man truly deserves. Apparently, he has been doing this for years. Mr. Ellis Farrell has been doing this for years, and he really cares about the community. He is an elder that truly cares about the community and truly cares about the horses, because I saw so many comments under certain videos when it came to highly melanated beings taking care of horses or being seen with horses, where individuals felt like they had the right to criticize them. And I believe a lot of people, obviously not knowing these individuals, really judge them just based off of the color of their skin and just automatically assume because they are what is considered to be black, they wouldn't know how to take care of a horse, which I personally have to laugh at, as if highly melanated beings aren't farmers and don't have horses. But nonetheless, this man has apparently been in the game for a very long time and he is passionate about what he is doing. He is an example. He is an elder. He is apparently a mentor as well to these children. It is not only a benefit for him, but it is also a benefit to his community and to the youth of his community. And that is a wonderful thing. And it's just awesome that people stood behind this and put their money where their mouth is and donated to this cause. So that is it. Let me know if you all have seen the film, and I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.